Scott Johnsson, a notable attorney from Davis Polk, has shed light on a potential clue regarding the approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission on November 2nd. The speculation arises following the SEC's decision not to contest the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit's judgment, which favored Grayscale's bid to convert its Bitcoin trust into a spot Bitcoin ETF. And Johnson's tweet brought attention to an upcoming closed-door meeting scheduled for November 2nd. Revealing November 2nd, I believe this is the first closed meeting of the commissioners since the Grayscale appeal deadline expired and the mandate was delivered. Agenda includes resolving litigation claims and admin proceedings. There were leaks out of the closed meeting ahead of the button launch, and he added, "It's a date of interest, but no certainty we will get any news." This closed-door meeting outlined in the Sunshine Act notice is set for 2 p.m. ET on the aforementioned date, and they'll close to the public. Its topics will revolve around institution and settlement of administrative proceedings and resolution of litigation claims. The Bitcoin community is keenly observing this unfolding scenario, especially after the PushShares Bitcoin Strategy ETF. The first U.S. Bitcoin futures ETF took off on October 19th, 2021. Not only did it mark a significant milestone for Bitcoin, but BITO was the fastest ETF to accumulate over $1 billion in assets after its launch. It's interesting to note that just days before BITO's launch, Bloomberg highlighted a leak from a SEC closed meeting held on October 14th. Bloomberg was informed that the SEC is poised to allow the first U.S. Bitcoin futures ETF to begin trading after they were filed under mutual fund rules that SEC Chairman Gary Gensler has said provide to significant investor protections. With Grayscale's spot Bitcoin ETF in view, Johnsson alludes that a leak akin to October 2021 might be on the horizon. The big question will then be whether the SEC will only approve Grayscale or all applicants at the same time. In recent weeks, the SEC has received numerous amendments from applicants such as BlackRock, Fidelity, ARK Invest, and VanEck. Bloomberg's ETF experts believe that this is a good sign that a Bitcoin ETF is close to approval, while the SEC is trying to get all applicants on the same level with the amendments. Bloomberg's James Safeart tweeted yesterday about the most recent amendment by Valkyrie. Valkyrie Funds joins the prospectus amendment train for their spot Bitcoin ETF, things still moving behind in the first tour. Still, Johnson's observations on this amendment in flux also stood out, mentioning SEC disclosure review cadences typically in the neighborhood of 2 to 4 weeks for a normal S1. It will be interesting to see whether we get any uploaded comments from the SEC and or further amendments from the likes of ARC 21 and others in the next 2 weeks. And furthermore, another significant highlight from SEC Chair Gensler's calendar, dated June 15, 2023, the day BlackRock lodged its spot ETF application. Johnsson pointed out, fairly hectic, and includes a White House interagency meeting and meeting with Council of Economic Advisors chair. The interagency meeting was the first such meeting he had in 2+ years as a chair of the SEC. Despite the hopeful signs, some believe that Gensler might unexpectedly turn the tables on spot Bitcoin ETF applications. Dave Notting posits this as a possible Gensler semi-comedic rug pull. Bloomberg's and ETF analysts James Seyffart and Eric Bolchinez consider such a move as amazingly sadistic. Responding to these speculations, Johnsson remarked how I've been spending weeks, months trying to imagine a way to make sense of this process and result in a gentler run. It's been difficult, but the threat always looms. At press time, Bitcoin traded at $34,314.